What is going on, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So we're going to break down Palantir in this one, the charts, kind of what's been going on lately. We'll do an update there, and we'll go over the indexes and maybe some other stocks later in the video. So first of all, let me make my face a bit smaller here. There we go. And let's dive into it. By the way, if you guys find value, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 50,000 subs this year, and you might as well, why not, follow me on X and on TikTok. Those are linked down below. And now let's dive into it. So check it out. It's about 2:50 p.m. on the East Coast right now, and we have Palantir up around 2.7%. So it's actually building on top of the gains from yesterday, which one might have thought that wouldn't have happened, considering how much we've been up over the past couple of days. But no, this thing just keeps on going, guys. You can see today we hit $27.50, which is well above the highs from yesterday, where we hit about $26.70 to about 75 cents. You guys can see. So the fact that we broke out of there, now we're holding above the highs from yesterday. That's a really good sign for the bulls in the short term, right? You guys can see with that line I just drew out there, we have been holding 26.75, the high from yesterday, during the day and after the bell. We've been holding that as support all day. And mind you, we also have been making lower highs all day. So we can see that clearly on the intraday chart. So we do have a bit of a descending triangle in the very short term if we're nitpicking here on Palantir. But if this thing does break out, take 27.50 out, obviously we could be seeing more upside from there. And overall, we're up 3% on the day, guys. We're looking pretty bullish on the 5-day chart, very bullish. On the 10-day chart still as well, we're above the moving averages. We have a golden cross on the 20-day chart as well. If you guys take a look right now, we're finally starting to break out of this channel that we were in for a couple of weeks. Pretty much for an entire month, we were between $23 to about 25.50-ish. So now we're breaking out. We again hit 27.50, which is great. And in my opinion, guys, it might not happen in the very short term, but ultimately I could see Palantir start pushing $30 again. It's not guaranteed. I'm not saying for sure. Stamp it. It's going to happen. Get ready for it 100%. Because we can't guarantee anything in the stock market, guys, or anything in life for that matter. But yeah, man, it's something that I think could happen here. We can see back in 2021, which I've covered before here on the YouTube channel, we hit about $29.50. Yeah, $29.29 actually was the high from more towards the end of 2021. And if I pull this max chart up, you guys can see we hit $45. When was that? Back in the beginning of 2021. Might have been the end of 2020. Either way, we hit $45. Then we sold off pretty aggressively early 2021. And obviously from that point, we got down all the way to $5 per share, which was a little bit over a year ago. Looks like early 2023, we hit $5 per share. So you guys can see on the max chart here what's going on. Clearly, we're breaking out of 20. That was that's old news at this point. We broke out of 20. We're now filling the gap to about 28, 29 bucks. If this is able to successfully break above $30 per share, guys, we could be playing in the range here. Start getting in the next range, which could be between $30 to about all the way up to $39 at first. You guys see this candle right here? This is the February candle from 2021. It peaked out at $39 roughly. That could be where this goes, right? If we do start pushing past 30 over time, right? I'm not saying tomorrow it's going to happen, but if we're looking at the chart here, 39 is a key level, and again, 45, which is the all-time high, which we hit that in January of 2021. Let me draw this out and show you guys. So ultimately, this is where Palantir could be going. I'm not sure when it happens, if it ever will happen. Again, nothing is guaranteed, although I do think it will happen personally, but that's just my opinion. We'll see. Those are some key levels, 30 bucks, 39, 45. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments about Palantir. Make sure to hit that like button. You might as well subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moo before we break down some other stocks that are moving. Those stocks are linked down below. Guys, open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. So get on it, guys. Get your stocks for Moo, link down below. And with that being said, let me break down some other movers today, guys, that we're seeing here, or that I'm seeing on this watch list today, or my watch list. So we can see space is up a good 6% right now, which I don't talk much about Virgin Galactic anymore, but it looks like this is up over 5%. It looks like it's trying to get the 6% in the green, but overall still deeply in a downtrend. I'm not loving the way the chart's looking right now for Virgin Galactic, but hey, up almost 6% on the day. Can't dog it for that. Looks like NVIDIA is over $900 per share. Talk about performance, guys. This thing is insane. It's pretty much like a hockey stick at this point. It went like this, boom, shot right up. Here we are, $923 per share. All-time high, up over 4% on the day. And eventually we are going to get a pullback. At some point here in the short term. I'm calling it. I don't know when. It might be tomorrow, might be in 3 weeks from now. Who knows? But we're going to get some sort of healthy pullback. Who knows how far it will go? But that's what I'm thinking here on NVIDIA. It just has to happen. This thing is way overbought right now. This is getting nuts. Some of these other AI plays, SMCI is getting nutty as well. This thing pulled back twice significantly, but, it just keeps on going. Now people are saying Broadcom's another one worth watching. No doubt. I mean, this thing's up double as well over the past couple of months. Intel is one that I'm looking at, which is up 4%. This is actually one that still has some ways to go, in my personal opinion. Maybe towards 50 bucks, 51 bucks, top of the channel here on the 4-hour chart. So keep your eyes on Intel, INTC. Let me see what else. WBD is one that I'm watching as well. It's up another 3% today, and it's up around 70 cents off the recent lows. We got all the way to the low 8s, I think, 2 days ago. And this is another one that I'm looking to potentially add to my investment portfolio, not as a trade, but as an investment, kind of like I did with Rivian earlier today. You guys may or may not have seen that video. We covered Rivian. I actually bought some at 11.25, initiated a position there, and I'm looking to buy more, guys. I like Rivian. I think WBD may have some potential as well, but I do have to do some more research into it. But it is one that's on my watch list in terms of, me looking to do research to maybe buy as an investment. Because, look, man, this thing's down big time. WBD's down from $14 to now $8 just on this time frame. Wait till you see this 3-year time frame. It was at $80 back in 2021. So this thing's down around 90%, right? Big time. Rivian's down a lot, which again, I bought my initial position earlier today, and now I'm already up like 12% on the position because they had their R2 unveiling today, and that went well and the stock shot up. But man, Rivian's down more like 95% from all-time highs. Yeah, so this is one that, and by the way, we'll wrap it up here on Rivian. One note about Rivian here. I was dogging the stock when it was at 180, right? Funny how things turned out here. So I was telling you guys, I made a video a couple of years ago. I was like, Rivian's way overvalued. I would not buy it here. I was pretty much screaming, throwing warning signs up when Rivian first IPO'd, when it was at about 130, then it shot to 180. I was screaming overvalued, and boy, oh boy, was I right. And it's crazy. Here we are at $10 freaking per share, $11, and now I'm buying in. Sometimes it doesn't always work like this, but sometimes if you're patient on a company when they IPO, you can get it at vastly lower prices. And in this case, here we are. And I'm taking a shot on it right now, and I'm looking to buy a little bit more moving forward. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Follow me on X and on TikTok as well. Why not? Those are linked down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.